Om Shanti, and a very good morning from Abdeen Hindu Temple in Stonywood. Today is Sunday, the 27th of March, 2022. Very warm welcome. Now, today is actually Mother's Day, of all days, which is a lovely day. It's a day really to commemorate mothers and to thank them for whatever they have created and however much service they actually have done in their families. They have looked after the unity of the family. They love their children just as much as fathers do, but they love their children and they see them without any preference in a way. They see the specialities of their children and they care for them in every aspect and guide them along their way. And so it's a day where we actually say thank you to our mothers. But I wanted to introduce the aspect that there are physical mothers, otherwise we wouldn't be here. But there are also spiritual mothers, or spiritual mother. And so the moment we become unlimited, the moment when we actually care for those around us with love, with attention, with nurture, when we see the specialities in others and don't see their defects or the lack of specialities, when we remain light and accommodating, when we have patience and guide others and the self towards becoming and growing to become the most elevated beings they can be, then we start to become unlimited mothers. And so when I look at my day-to-day activities, am I able to have that controlling power, that ruling power? Can I have handling power? What does it mean? It means that if I have controlling and ruling power, that I have control over my mind, my intellect, my sanskars, my personality traits. So whatever thoughts come into my mind, I'm able to mold them and to direct them in a direction where there's only going to be benefit, where my thoughts are going to be of benefit, they're going to bring happiness, they're going to be nurturing, they're going to be caring, but they're also going to be guiding. Yeah? They're not going to be thoughts where I might have even a dislike for anybody that I come across, because they have the right to be here. They are just equally loved by the Supreme. And so what I need to do, the effort that I have to do, is control my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions in a way that I actually start seeing the goodness in them, that part that can be nurtured and can actually bring that speciality, that beauty in that soul that otherwise is not seen. So I have to be able to manage my thoughts. Yeah? And handling power, what is this? Well, I have to handle my own feelings, my own emotions, my own thoughts. I have to do that myself. It's almost like we sometimes say, I have to grind my own ingredients. I have to bring in all the good things that I can bring. And then as I learn to handle myself, as I actually start to bring the beauty that is inside the soul out with, then what happens is that others will start to see it and they will want to follow. Because only goodness and beauty is what is going to touch the hearts of others. I saw yesterday a little video of an orchestra playing in a subway in a city in Ukraine, playing some classic music. And what this classic music did is almost bringing back that humanness, that culture, that elevated thinking back into the memories and in the hearts of people. And a mother is somebody that we always look up to, one who does things, and we will always do them the same way because she's been showing us how to live life and how to think in the right way. But to bring that elevated thinking, that elevated doing, and the way of interacting with others. And when we have this self-sovereignty, when we have this controlling and ruling power, then what happens is that whatever mischief that might come up in myself, it's controlled. It is kept in a space, it is recognized, it is dealt with, it is managed. And so I realize that I have this mischief of this negativity. And then I remind myself that I really don't want to be like this. And I want to bring goodness into the world. And I want to have a positive effect on anybody who comes around. And so while I do this, I then start to change myself. And it's bit by bit, drop by drop, step by step that I reach to the point I want to reach to. That I don't even get these type of thoughts, but that I immediately have thoughts that bring benefits, thoughts that are light and easy, are tolerant, accommodating. And that's how my personality then is shaped. It's shaped based on my own feelings, my own willpower. And I create an energy around me that is of a higher level. And when we speak actually of higher level, sometimes I think it's very easy to understand, for example, the chakras, what sort of feelings, emotions we have in the lower chakras in the body. And as they rise, they become lighter, they become stable, they become harmonious, they become, they bring, it's like the sound of an instrument. If we have drums, they are in the lower chakras. But if we have a string instrument, like for example, a guitar, it's in our hearts, you know. And if we have even more subtle sounds, like bells, and really very, very ethereal sort of sounds, they are connected with the higher chakras. So again, my feelings and emotions, that's how I can recognize my feelings and emotions. My feelings that are light, that are easy, that are accommodating. And so I need to look after myself to be able to look after others. I need to harness within myself those elevated emotions, those feelings, that lightness, that brings happiness. Because again, happiness is an emotion that is very light. It's flowing. It is connecting. It is enhancing. Yeah, it's empowering. You know, when I'm happy, there is nothing that I feel is not something that I can achieve, but it is easy and I'm light. I can achieve it easily. And so the more I move into this higher consciousness, which we call soul consciousness, which means that when I'm in that higher consciousness, when I'm in the awareness of I, the soul, that I actually naturally experience these feelings of happiness, of love, of peace, of wisdom. Naturally, I will have wise thoughts. I will have respect. I will have honesty. I will be detached from needing things. And even if I'm ill, if I have an illness, I will be grateful for this body. I will thank it for whatever goodness it has done and whatever good vehicle it's been. And I go along with it easily and lightly and happily. And when I'm in that consciousness of being a soul, I can raise my awareness even further and connect myself with the Supreme, with the Almighty, with the source of goodness, the source of benevolence, the source of upliftment, the one who's my father, my mother, who's my guide, who's my teacher, who's the one who actually creates a canopy of protection all around me. And this canopy of protection is extended to those who are next to you and allows that experience of unity, that experience of harmony, of well-being to flow. So today, on the day of Mother's Day, where we celebrate that achievement, that love, that care, that companionship that mothers give, that inspiration that they give, and that vision that they have on each one of us of being the most beautiful, the most perfect beings on this earth, no matter what we ourselves think about ourselves. Let us contemplate that the source, the Supreme, is like a mother. And as a mother, that source, the Supreme, will guide us towards becoming unlimited, towards becoming enlightened, to become the most beautiful and perfect we can be. And so to come close and to actually recognize the Supreme, I need to become soul conscious myself. So the soul, the being of light, the eternal self, the one that each one is always going to be. We might change our bodies, but my soul is always going to be my soul. It might not be having the same name as today this soul has in this body. It might have a different form, but it all will always be me. So I'm on this journey of discovery at this time. And so to connect with the Supreme, to have that recognition, I need to become subtle first. And so let me become subtle. Let me become light. Let me raise my energy beyond this physical world. Let me become a point of light in the center of my forehead. Draw all attention away from your feet, your legs, your pelvis, your stomach, your chest, your head, your arms, and just concentrate your full focus, your full attention to the center of your forehead in between your eyebrows. Take a nice deep breath and relax. Do it again. And feel how the sparkling star in the center of your forehead just sends light all over, in all four directions, 360 degrees around you. And the atmosphere in the place where you are just now is quiet, is peaceful, is light, is filled with the power of love, the power of wisdom, that only that what is right goes through your mind. And in that silence, just be in the now. Raise your awareness to the source beyond this world, in a place of absolute silence, golden red lights, and the sparkling wonder of the souls who are resident in that space. And the source, the supreme source, the mother, the father, the teacher, and the guide. That is the one with whom you have eternal connection, the one who loves you dearly, who cares for your well-being, who ensures that your journey is safe and prosperous, that it brings happiness and brings peace and harmony into your life. You're a soul, a being of light. You're sitting here and you've raised your energy to concentrate on the center of your forehead in between your eyebrows. And you can imagine a diamond to be sitting in that space. And from there, rays of light just depart and are sent all over the world, extending the peace that you're feeling to the whole world. To create peace, unity, understanding, communication and dialogue. And where there can be forgiveness, tolerance, and peace, where their highest thinking, feeling, and doing is the main motivator. Gently showing the way towards a better world, towards a world of harmony, of balance, a harmony where all souls, a world where all souls have the aim and the objective of bringing goodness, of being unlimited, like an unlimited mother, the source, the being of light, the supreme mother, supreme father, gives unlimited love and appreciation. And where there's light with no darkness left to bring any sorrow to the world. Let me serve in this way even distant countries where there is difficulty and conflict at the present time. Let us recognize all our common humanity and our soul awareness that has a vision of fraternity, of brotherhood, of having equal rights and being loved by the Supreme. Imagine this to be like a canopy of protection that is studded with the beautiful jewels and precious stones of values, of generosity, courage, calmness, accuracy, peacefulness, of tolerance, flexibility, accommodation, of upliftment, of empowerment, where all souls receive the right to have a place in God's heart, in the heart of the Supreme. That is so big that everybody can join in. And where all the negativity is removed, all negativity is transformed into a healing balm that brings together even distant souls. Let me have that aim that in my day-to-day activities, I have controlling power over my own thoughts, my feelings and emotions. That I only accept positive, benevolent thoughts. And as are my thoughts, so become my feelings. They become tainted by the elevated nature of my thoughts. And those feelings are of care, of compassion, of clarity, of support, of cooperation. And together we aim to make a better world, to bring a better world to this place. And as the world is transformed by our thoughts, that feeling of being safe, that feeling of being part of a greater journey, of a greater aim, of a greater achievement, of bringing a world together, a world of peace, a world where we can prosper, a world where we interact on our highest level. And the closer we become, the purer the hearts, the minds, the words, the deeds, and the actions, the feelings are. The more light there is. And any fear, any worry just melts away. It is like going up on top of a mountain. There's a gentle breeze. The air is crisp and clean. There's a feeling of harmony. The feeling of being uplifted. Of happiness. And in my mind, each one, take yourself to a place where there's space, where naturally there is a good air, good water, an environment where there's not just safety, but there's nurture. Feel yourself filling your lungs with that good air. Connect with the Supreme, with the Source. And when you breathe out, allow that goodness to flow back into the air, into the earth, into the ambience. Take another deep breath and just say Om Shanti. Om I am and Shanti, peace. Om Shanti. I am a soul. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti. I belong to this world. And I appreciate whatever comes my way. I connect and serve my greater spiritual family. And as a return, blessings come back to me. Om Shanti. I'm a peaceful soul. I'm a loving soul. And whatever I put back out there comes back to me and serves and nourishes and uplifts. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, have a lovely day. Enjoy and celebrate Mother's Day with your family, but remember the unlimited mother that has unlimited love for each one of us, and share that love with the world. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be that unlimited mother and bring goodness to the world, happiness, safety, peace, empowerment, and guidance. Om Shanti.